This morning we look at the growing controversy over Clique Farms. They're the companies making millions by creating a fake show of support for social media accounts. Corey Johnson is an editor-at-large at Bloomberg Television. Welcome.
Good to see you.
So tell us how these Clique Farms work.
Well, it's this whole idea of gathering clicks is something of value. So the more people that are on a website, the more people on a Facebook page, add value to that page, add value to that company, add value to that celebrity. And so people are willing to pay to get followers, pay to get likes on their page. And if someone's willing to pay, someone's willing to sell it.
So how do they do that, though? How do you pay to get
Well, the Clique Farms is a great phrase, right? Because you get this picture of a sweatshop of thousands of people in Bangladesh clicking on their mouses. And indeed, there are places like this. In fact, there are some in Bangladesh. But there are a number of sort of fake followers, even fake people, if you will, following Twitter accounts, following Facebook accounts, and businesses that are serving those up.
Is it illegal?
It's certainly not illegal because people don't have a right to have followers or anything. There's no laws that govern such things. But what it does is, on a fundamental level, degrades the thing that advertisers are trying to reach on a site like Facebook or on Twitter. If the followers aren't real, advertisers are putting ads in front of people who aren't real, and that's not helping them sell products.
So don't you think people have gotten smart about this? I mean, you see some people who have, over 1 million Twitter followers that may not
like
be.
You.
Oh, no, I have 100,000, but I've not used a Clique Farm. But don't you think that advertisers and other people would look and be able to tell how many fake followers they have or fake likes they have?
Think about the conundrum of a company like a Twitter or a Facebook, when in any given day, any given quarter, they know there's a lot of revenues coming in from advertisers. They know that some of their accounts are fake, and they don't want that for the long term of their company. But for the short term, there's pressure to take that kind of revenue. And that's the struggle that these businesses have to deal with. For the advertisers, as you point out, yeah, it's a really bad deal when they're paying to put ads in front of people who aren't there.
When you look at the value of social media, does it cast any doubt on social media?
I don't think so. I think that what it really just shows is it's still kind of the Wild West in terms of, social media is a very recent phenomenon. And although Facebook is a monstrous audience of over 1 billion people worldwide, they're still trying to figure out this business. They're spending incredible fortunes in R&D to try to explain their business, understand their business, build that business, and build the technology behind it. Now, Facebook, the companies say they want to get rid of these things, but they have not been quick to identify them. Facebook finally identified in their SEC filings how many fake followers they had, and they put them in percentage terms, not raw number terms. In raw numbers, it's probably well over 14 million fake Facebook accounts. Twitter, in their IPO prospectus, gave us no information about the fake followers.
Speaking of what you've just been talking about, in the future, which will be more important, Twitter or Facebook?
Well, Facebook's so much larger.
Because of more users.
It has more users. I think the people have a different experience on it. Twitter's very small by comparison, with about 200 million users roundabout, compared to Facebook's well over 1 billion.
But size doesn't always matter in this. It's the type of demographic that you're going after.
Well, it depends. I mean, in terms of social relevance, right, Facebook is just huge. There are people all over the world in growing numbers on Facebook. Twitter's certainly growing quickly, but at a much smaller base.
Corey Johnson, thank you.